Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my Pokemon card collection, which includes a lot of cards from my childhood. And as you can see, I have a lot of categories here. This binder is almost full, and I'm also going to be showing some other Pokemon merch type things at the end. So just look at the timestamps on the scroll bar thing at the bottom of this screen for this video, and you can skip around to see whichever of these things you are interested in. But without further ado, let's get into it. Actually, before I go ahead and open this up, I want to establish what my goals are as a Pokemon card collector, just so you are aware if you are interested in following me on this journey on my channel. Also make sure to subscribe. But my goals are not to complete sets. And my goals are not to get cards that are pristine condition. My goal as a collector is to collect cards where I love the art, or I think it's cute, or I think it's nostalgic. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's get into it. And the way I sorted this binder is at the very beginning, it's just kind of curated based on my favorite of my favorites. So here we go. This is the first page. Now, I just thought these three cards are cute, like how they are matching styles, showing this evolution. This Chikorita means a lot to me because Chikorita was my favorite Pokemon as a kid, and I brought in this Pokemon card for show and tell in kindergarten. Actually, it was like, not exactly show and tell. Basically what it was is, when it was your turn, you would bring in an item and put it in a box, and the class would have to ask a couple questions about what was in the box that were like yes or no hints to what it could be, and then they had to guess what it was, and then you would take it out and tell them if they were right or wrong and explain what the item is. So I did that with this exact card, and it just means a lot to me. And then, but for the longest time, my favorite Pokemon became Leafeon. Now I'm starting to consider other Pokemon, but I still really love Leafeon, and I don't know. I just love this Pokemon a lot. And of course I had to put the other evolutions here. And then going on to the next page, I really love this set. I think it's the jungle set because I love how they all are kind of in the background of each other's art. I just really like that, and they're all very cute, and I love this art style. And there's some cards that kind of like look more vintage, I guess, but aren't, and I think this Electabuzz is one of those. Just the art style just looks kind of older. And this one probably is, yeah, this one actually is an older one. Oh wait, this might be the island one. And this is probably jungle. I don't know. I'm still learning like all the different sets. It's a lot to remember. I love this Charmander. It's so cute. And same with this Growlithe. Oh my God, these Pokemon are so cute. And yeah, and then I like these evolutions together. The Torchic line. Another great Chikorita. This Flaffy is so cute, and I love Seviper. All right, now here, this is possibly my most prized possession in my Pokemon card collection. As a kid, this card, as well as this Infernape X, they were like, when I found my childhood Pokemon binder, which I should actually show you that now. I meant to show that at the beginning. Let me grab it. This was my childhood Pokemon card binder. Like, isn't that so cute? I decorated it. I think that's probably my mom's handwriting, but the rest is mine. I decorated it yellow and blue like the Pokemon card logo colors, and it's just so cute. But I recently, like several months ago, found this, and look what horrible condition it's in. I don't know if that's rust or what in the world it is, but I took out all the cards and like resorted them, and I've since bought some new cards as well. So anyway, in that childhood binder, this shiny Mew Gold Star Delta Species card was in the back, special, with the Infernape. They were just two of my favorite cards. And when I was looking up the value of the cards I have, this one was coming up for very high, like over $1,000. I'll show on the screen what it's saying on Pokellector. But yeah, however, this is very damaged. So it's kind of hard to tell just from looking at it from here, because it's like behind the sleeves and everything. But if I were to take it out and show it to you, you would see just how damaged it is. Actually, maybe I will, just so you can see. Okay, so see there's like folds in it and everything. And then on the back, it's pretty stained and messed up. So it would definitely not sell for like the price that I'm seeing for high prices. But even if it would, I don't think I would want to sell this just because it means so much to me. It is possibly my favorite card, if not just one of my top favorite cards that I own. And then these other Delta Species I really like a lot. I think they're cute. I especially like the Charmander and the Dragonair. And then I love Suicune. Suicune's one of my favorite Pokemon. And then I had to put the other beasts here. I might want to find a better art version of Raikou because I don't really like this style as much. I really like this one. I feel like there's not a lot of Suicune arts that I like. That's the other thing, because I know some people will collect like every card of their favorite Pokemon, but for me there's like some of my favorite Pokemon I just can't find art of them that I really like. And then there's some Pokemon that I don't like as much, but they have really good art, like Machop or Machoke, like one of those. I am not a fan of that Pokemon, but you might see later I have like a bunch of different cards of that Pokemon because the art is good. So anyway, then I thought these just aesthetically all kind of looked good together because they're not X cards or EX cards, but they kind of look like they would be, right? I don't know. Only this one is, I guess. But yeah, these all pretty cool. I like those ones a lot. And then this page is somewhat random. We got another Delta Species. I guess this is the evolution line here. But yeah, and then we've got Latios. That's the other thing. I love Latios and Latias because I love the Pokemon movie that has them in it, but there's not a lot of art of them that I like, and even when the cards are like coordinated and matching each other, they're like weird angles, or like they don't look like they go together. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, there's just a certain way that they could do it to make it look more cohesive, I guess. Okay, and then these and these. This is another example of a card that like looks like it's an older art style, but it's more of a recent card. I just like when they look, I don't know how to explain it, but do you know what I mean? I don't know. And then these ones actually are older, and I just like them. I really love the music notes in this Jigglypuff card. All right, so that's kind of like the favorites of the favorites generally. I mean, some of these aren't actually my favorite cards, but they'd like fit in with the aesthetic of whatever page I put them on, like that one or whatever. But those are just generally the cards I really like. Then the rest of this binder, I think there's like 2 different sections, and they are sorted in the way I sorted Pokemon cards in my binder as a child. And the way I would do that is not by set or anything, not in the number order of whatever thing they were in. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I did not realize that these numbers and these symbols corresponded with whatever sets they were in. I did not realize that as a child. So what I did was I sorted them by type first, and I put them in order of, I think I saw somewhere there was like, maybe on the boxes of the Pokemon card tins or something. Somewhere I saw like the energy symbols in a specific order. And that's the order that I sorted them in. So it was grass, fire, water, electric, psychic, fighting, I think normal, metal, dark, or something like that. And then since then they've added fairy and dragon. Which also I feel like I've heard that they don't make the fairy type anymore, which kind of is sad because I like the fairy type. Okay, anyway. So then I would sort them into type, and then I would sort them by HP from the lowest HP to the highest HP. And then if there were multiple cards with the same amount of HP, I would sort them in order of cutest to least cute. So yes, and that's still kind of how I sorted them here. Well, that's exactly how I sorted them here. So I'm not gonna go like individually every card, but you can kind of see the order here. And so now we've got our fire ones. And some of these are not from my childhood, I don't think, because, well, I'll explain later, like, when I'm showing other cards, but basically I've acquired some newer cards, so I don't really know. Like, these two look newer to me, I don't remember. But this one is from Black and White, and I have a lot of Black and White cards from my childhood. I don't know what that one's from, but that one looks less familiar to me from my childhood. Anyway, then we've got our water types, and then our electric. Oh my god, that's so cute, Marie. And like this art style where it's like this, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the, why is the word glam coming to mind? It's like this dreamy style. Who's the artist? Atsuko Nishida. We'll see if the other ones in this style are the same artist. I really liked that style as a kid, and I still kind of do, but it's not my favorite of the art styles like it kind of used to be. So we'll see if that's the same illustrator, but anyway. And then, yeah, I like this Jolteon art. There's not a lot of Jolteon arts that I like, sadly. So this one, just because it didn't fit and I don't like it as much as the other arts is why I didn't put it with these ones at the beginning. But anyway, electric, and then we've got our psychics, and then we've got our fighting type, and then these ones I don't super like the art. Well, it's just super nostalgic, so I put this evolution line there. Sandslash, so cute. And like some of these cards are pretty messed up. Like this one has these weird stains and creases and whitening on it, but you know, if I could find a better version of this that is cheap, I might get it and replace it, but like that's not my priority. My priority is just to curate a collection of cards that just have sentimental value to me and are cute. And then I like all of these Smeargle arts. And yeah, we've got the Togepi line, so cute. And yeah, it's the same illustrator as the Mareep. So yeah, got our normal dark metal, only one metal in this set. And then now we're starting over. So I guess these are another tier down from the previous ones in as far as how much I like them. This might be because these were cards that I was considering selling, and then I was going through my cards that I was considering selling, and I was like, wait, I actually like these ones because they're still nostalgic to me, or in this case, I just really like the holo on it and how it has like the energy symbols. I think that's so cool. It's kind of hard to see there. Let's see if I take it out, if it's easier to see. There we go. Isn't that cool? I just like that holo. I don't really like the art itself, but I like the holo. So things like that, like it's just kind of another tier down, I guess. I really do like these two though. I wonder, did I put them in the... They're not there, and I don't think they're in this section at all. Yeah, weird because I do like them. Anyway, it's just things like that where like they kind of missed the first round of me sorting them, and I don't want to rearrange everything just to move them into a perfect order. Like if I wanted to, I could integrate all of these in this section with this and resort them all, put them in the HP order and cuteness order and everything, but that would take a long time and that's just not what I feel like doing. And also I managed to get them to be like, this perfectly ends here filling a page, you know what I mean? And then I had some where they're in this order. Oh, that's another thing, is I do break the order of HP if I have 3 of an evolution or 3 arts that kind of look good together or something like that, then I will break the pattern. But yeah, okay. So here we go, starting over with grass, and then we've got more grass, and then we've got fire, and then we've got more fire, and then we've got water. I believe this is a newer one. I don't know, actually. Maybe I had that as a child. Like, see, some of these, it's a little fuzzy for me, but other ones, like, I know I grew up with this one. Another thing, though, is I don't really like when Pokemon cards have these symbols over the art. I prefer them not being there, so I don't know. Like, I wish there were versions. Like, is there a version of this card without that? I don't know. Anyway, more water. More water. See, this is definitely a newer one that I got recently. And I think this one is also new. Okay, these, I love how these arts coordinate with each other in the style for this evolution line for Squirtle. And they are from the same set, but they like were not in this order. So this is number 63, 42, and 13. Like, I think it's just weird how do they pick the order for the sets? I'm very curious. Then we're moving into electric. And more electric. I really wish there were versions of Plusle and Minun that looked coordinated, where you could put them next to each other. But yeah. Then we've got Psychic. And Fighting. See, these are the Machoke cards I was talking about. Look, I have 4 Machoke cards because I like the art of all of them. But I don't like this Pokemon that much. It's just like kind of funny. And then we've got normal. I love this Doduo art, so cute. And more normal. And then we've got dark. These 2 are newer. I don't remember these from my childhood. And we've got metal. I think this is also a newer one. And so is that one. And maybe also that one? I don't know. And then we've got fairy, dragon, and fairy. And then we've got some trainers. And these 2 trainers are new, and these 2 are from my childhood. And then we've got a page of energies where I just like the design of the energies. I really like this fire one. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is hollow. And I like these ones where they put kind of art of Pokemon silhouettes in the background, and yeah. Then, this is kind of cool. I don't know how I got these, but these are other languages of Pokemon cards. So we've got Japanese, and then Spanish, I think? I took Spanish growing up, but then, like, these 2, I don't know what language this is. It might be like Italian. I think this one is Spanish. I think it's cool that they're like different languages, and it's a shame that this one has like marker on it, because I feel like this one could sell well. I probably would keep it even if it could sell and wasn't damaged, just for the sentimental value of it, but yeah. I think a lot of my cards growing up, to start my collection, I probably got like some haul from like a garage sale or some family friend that donated them to me or something, but that's probably where these other language ones came from. But I wonder how they got them. Yeah. And then we've got some energies of other languages. And this one, I have no idea what language this is. What? I don't know. And then this interesting trainer card, which I have no idea where it's from. I guess there's a set symbol. I'll have to search, and if I find it, I'll put on the screen what this is from. I don't think I noticed that symbol before. It's just interesting because it's the other orientation. And the back is also different for this one. Let me show you. Pokemon Trading Figure Game. Interesting. But yeah, and that is that binder. All right. Now, this next section of cards that I'm going to show is other cards that, well, first of all, these ones I bought recently from GameStop, so I haven't had a chance to put them in my binder yet, but it's the Tink-a-Tink Evolution line, and I think it's cute. Has a cool hollow, reverse hollow thing going on. So that's that. And then these next cards are ones that I'm considering keeping, but didn't make it into the binder. But like this one is pretty damaged, as you can see. I really like this art of Macargo in the snow. It's really cool, but it has quite a significant damage to it. And again, I'm not a stickler for how much damage they have, but maybe if I did find a better quality version of this card, I would probably replace it. I don't know. And then this one's also pretty damaged, but I do like this series with like the yellow border on the side. I just think it looks cool. And then this trainer is very damaged. It was completely folded, but it's just sentimental to me and nostalgic because I remember having this one. And then same with this one. This fold is really bad because it totally whitens the art, which is my main part that I like about the cards. So I think I want to get a new version of this one. Yeah, it's really bad condition. And then these other ones might be repeats of cards that I like. I'm not really sure. And they might be from different sets. Like sometimes there was the same art, but in different sets. So let's just look through these. Yeah. And some of these are like these are art that I'm not a huge fan of, but these cards are so nostalgic to me because they were part of my childhood set, and it's just hard to say goodbye to them, I guess. But yeah, so these are these. Just going through them quickly. They're not, well, these might be in an order because it seems like since they're sleeved, maybe I had them in either my sell or my keep binder before and then kind of just took them out. Like Suicune, I'm not a huge fan of this art, but I love this Pokemon, so I'm like, should I get rid of this card or not? I don't know. Same with Flaffy, like I don't love this art, but I love this Pokemon, so I don't know. I'm still figuring out what I want to do. Same with this. I do not like this art of Misdreavus, but I like the Pokemon. So, yep. This one's from a blister pack I bought recently. And, okay, let's see. Yeah, these are in the type order thing, it seems like. And, like, I don't usually like the clay ones, but this one's just so cute that I'm like, I don't think I can let go of this one. Wait, I need to take these out of the box, one sec. Okay, here we go. Like this one I had in my binder, but it might have been the non-hollow version, just so it didn't stand out too much compared to the others in its evolution line. But I'm like, should I keep the hollow version? Do I want to put this there instead in the binder? I don't know. So these are just kind of cards that I'm torn on, I guess, and starting with the ones that aren't sleeved. Also, it frustrates me how, like, when they're sleeved like this, it's really hard to not drop them because they become super slippery. So I'm wondering if there's versions of these clear ones where you can still see the back, but they don't slip around as much. Anyway, here we go with these ones. These ones are not sorted by HP or type at all, but these are just ones where I think I was gonna sell them and then I'm like, wait, I don't know, I kind of like them, or like I don't like the art of most of these ones, but they're just nostalgic. Like I remember loving this card as a kid, so I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't want this to be a stressful hobby. And it stresses me out when I overanalyze too much on, do I like this card or do I not? Because my opinion changes over time, so it's not the same every day. So I definitely don't want to rush when it comes to selling cards, but I don't want to have too many cards. I want to be able to have like a nice curated collection. I mean, is there such a thing as too many Pokemon cards? I don't know. If you love it and it makes you happy, just do what makes you happy, I guess. Do what makes you happy. That's a good way to live life. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, just going through these kind of quickly. My main reason for doing this is just to have like a documentation of my whole collection, because if I do end up selling all of these, I want to still look back and remember which cards I had. And also just to show anyone who might be interested in these types of cards. This one is sadly pretty damaged. I do like this one though. See, I don't know what to say because these cards don't have as much of a story to them as some of the ones in the binder that I was showing. So sorry if this is like awkward silence or something while I'm going through this, but I like these. I mean, what am I saying? I like showing these. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is, you know, I could refilm this where I have more of a script and more of a plan. I do like this art, and I do like this art. But, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. This one, yeah, these ones seem more recent, and it's because they're from black and white, but still from my childhood, I think. See, it's like this kind of art style. Yep, the same illustrator. And is this one also? Oh, nope, this one's different. That does make sense, it does look different, but these two are the same. Like, I remember loving these arts, these cards with that art style. This one seems like the other one again. Yep. And then are these from different sets? Yeah. So there's this one that's like the Manaphy. I'm confused about that. I have more like that I'll show later. But I'm like, which one of these would I want to keep, or would I want to keep both since they're from different sets? I don't know. And then Yep, there's that same illustrator. So that's why I'm kind of torn on these, because I'm not as attached to this illustration style anymore. But because I was when I was a kid, I'm like, should I keep these? I don't know. So that's those. Okay, now moving on to ones that I am pretty sure I will sell. Now the way these are sorted is by set and in order, number order of the sets that they are. And if there are repeats, then they will be put at the end because I'm gonna sell them in different lots where there are not repeats in each lot. Now I might change my mind about selling some of these, but this is just where they are now. So we've got the base set, just this one. It is pretty damaged though. I mean, yeah. That's the other thing is like, will people even buy them if they're damaged? Probably not. So I might throw them away or donate them, which I definitely have more like that I will show later. But yep, now we're in the jungle set. And like I have several of these Eevees of this art, but I'm just keeping one. And it was like, I think the least damaged one that I'm just keeping in my binder that you saw on the first page. And see, we have these repeats here. Okay, now we have Gym Challenge. I think there's just one of these. Yeah. And then we've got Base Set 2. I do like this art. I think I have one of these in my binder. Yeah. And like this Goldeen is super nostalgic art, but I don't really like this art of it. I don't know. And then we've got some energies. Lots of water energies from base set 2. Interesting. Okay, then we've got Team Rocket. And just this one energy from Team Rocket. Okay. Then we've got EX, Ruby, and Sapphire. Just a bunch of energies. Oops. See, they slip around a lot. Oh my god. Maybe I'll put these back in the box. One sec. Okay. We continue. So many energies. EX Sandstorm. Only this one Pikachu. EX Dragon. Only this singular Horsey. EX Firebed and Leaf Green. EX Team Rocket returns. EX Deoxys. EX Unseen Forces. Only this Porygon. EX Hullen Phantoms. Sorry if you can hear my leg, like, that sound, I don't know if you could hear that. That's my knee bouncing up and down, just, I guess I'm restless or something, I don't know. I don't know, sorry, I shouldn't be apologizing. I'm literally just sitting here existing. So anyway, there's the holo. Now you can see like the other one that was in my binder. So yeah, okay. So that's that pile. I had to put them in multiple piles so they wouldn't all fall over. Next, we've got EX Crystal Guardians. I like the idea of this set because they're all literally guarding crystals in the art, and it's kind of a cool concept. I kind of wish there were more sets like that where they're doing something like that, I guess, where they all have a theme. Okay, EX Dragon Frontiers. Oh yeah, this is the Delta, has a lot of Delta ones. These are just Delta species where I don't like the art as much, but I do love the concept of Delta species. I kind of want them to bring it back because that would be cool. All right, EX Power Keepers. Diamond and Pearl base set. Now, I had the Diamond and Pearl, I had Pokemon Diamond, the game. I wish I had the games with me so I could include them in this video. I don't even know if, like, I still have them or if my parents still have them. I have no idea. I hope I do still have them though. Diamond and Pearl Mysterious Treasures Light Use. So that is one thing I noticed. I have a lot of Mysterious Treasure cards, but a lot of them were damaged. And I know some people are, I mean, all of these cards are used. So there's certain collectors who would never buy any of these because they're like, they all have what's considered by some collectors to be a lot of whitening on them. But to me, like, this isn't that bad. But then you'll see the heavy use ones do have a lot more wear and tear to them, especially on the corners. But anyway, Diamond and Pearl Mysterious Treasures. So yeah, I sorted them because I know some people might just be, you know, just a random person trying to get like a birthday gift for a grandkid or something, and they're like, oh, I'll just get these used Pokemon cards. The kid won't mind if they're more worn down. But if it's like a collector who's trying to complete this set, they probably wouldn't want to get that, so they might prefer to get this light use one. I don't know. I've never sold any Pokemon cards, so I don't know exactly, but that's just kind of how I would assume it would work, I guess. We'll see if I actually ever end up selling any of these. I feel like it's kind of a hard thing to stay on top of. So anyway, here's the heavy use ones. So as you can see, like, yeah, it's just more loved. Not much to say about these. All right, so that's those. Now we've got Diamond and Pearl Secret Wonders. You can see the overall art style has evolved quite a bit from the base set. And this is probably the art style that I'm more used to or gravitate to more, in the sense that it's like what I grew up with. And I feel like this art style looks most similar to how they were animated in the show. Like, especially that, like, look at that. That looks like right out of the anime. So, I mean, obviously it's different depending on the artist, but generally I feel like they look like a similar, like, not this, but they generally look like a similar art style as the show from when I was watching it, and I like that. Diamond and Pearl, A Great Encounters. This one I'm considering keeping actually, because it's kind of cute. But yeah. Oh, there's that art style again. Same artist, all right. Yep, same one. Diamond and Pearl, Majestic Dawn. It's actually kind of a cool Torterra. I don't know, see, I always go back and forth on this type of thing. So I definitely don't want to rush to list these. But I don't know. So many of those APOMs, oh my gosh. Diamond and Pearl Legends Awakened. And Diamond and Pearl Stormfront. We've got just this Ponyta. Which illustrator is that? Oh, same one. Okay, next pile. Got the Pop Series cards. Now, I did not sort these by series as much, but we've got 5, 7, 8, 9, and 9. Platinum base set. I don't really like the cards where they're backlit like that. I don't know. Platinum Rising Rivals. Platinum Supreme Victors. Platinum Arceus. HeartGold SoulSilver base set. And I had the HeartGold DS game as a kid. HeartGold SoulSilver Unleashed. HeartGold SoulSilver Undaunted. A lot of those EVs. All right, HeartGold SoulSilver Triumphant. next pile. Call of Legends. Black and White base set. Okay, so I have a lot from Black and White. So, whereas I think a lot of the other cards I probably got hand-me-down from family friends or something, Black and White I specifically remember getting as gifts, like the tins of the big box tins where it was like trying to give you a deck to play with. But I never played the card game. But anyway, there's a lot of these. And I also had the Black and White game. I had the one with Reshiram in it, so would that be black or white? I know Reshiram's white, but I forget which one has which. Like, you'd think if it was white, it would have the white Pokemon, but it might actually have the black Pokemon because that might be who you fight in the end. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, I remember I loved playing the DS games as a kid so much. I would love to play them again because they were so fun. Lately I've been playing Arceus on the Switch, but it would be fun to play the DS games again. All right, now we're in XY base set. Now these ones might be going forward, at least the ones that are from the newer sets are probably from this pack of cards that my mom had bought at like an estate sale or garage sale or something kind of recently. And once I started looking for my old Pokemon cards a few months ago, my mom was like, oh, I've been holding on to this. I was thinking of like giving them as a gift to someone, but now that you're getting back into Pokemon cards, maybe you would enjoy them. And that was very exciting, and I really appreciate that. I think I'm keeping some of the cards and then other ones I'm not. So anyway, these are the XY base set ones from that. So yeah, I did not grow up with these ones. Black and White boundaries crossed. Oops, that was probably in the wrong spot. My bad. However, I don't think I grew up with this one either. Black and White Plasma Freeze. Yeah, I did not grow up with that one. Black and White Legendary Treasures. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that one. Okay, XY Flash Fire. Sorry, that was out of order. I really tried to put these in order. Okay. Yes, I did not grow up with these. Or these. XY Ancient Origin. Finally, some full art cards here. XY Breakthrough. There's another one of those vanillish All right, XY breakpoint. XY Steam Siege is next, and you can see I originally thought it was Platinum Pokemon Rumble because the symbol looks quite similar. Anyway, these ones I also did not grow up with. Scarlet and Violet base set. So this one I got in the blister pack recently. And yeah, okay. Then we've got Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames. These might also be from the blister pack, or they might be from the thing my mom gave me, I don't remember. Okay, now these sets were confusing me because I don't think they're on Pokellector, but they have these Pokemon silhouette symbols in the corners. So this is like the Manaphy one. And then Lucario one. These are obviously older. They're not from super recently, but I kind of put them at the end because I don't know where they go. And then Minun, I mean, it could also be Plusle, but I'm assuming it would be blue if that was the case. But yeah, okay. So that's those. And then finally, I have this mystery pile of energies. And they have no indication of what set they're from, although it does say 2010. So that would help know which era it's from, but I have no idea what set they're from. So I'll go through these quickly, just for documentation's sake of what I have. All right. So that's all the cards I'm thinking of selling. Quite a lot. All right. Next, I'm going to show cards that I'm thinking of donating to some young kids that are family friends. And I think they would appreciate them. A lot of them are kind of damaged, but I hope they won't mind. I think these are too damaged in the sense that they would not sell, but I think the kids could still get enjoyment out of them. So anyway, let me go through those. And you'll see there's sticky notes in this pile. It's just because I kind of try to sort them into packs, like customized by me, I guess. So it's almost like if you were to open like a mystery pack or something, or if you were to buy a pack from a store, but I'm the one who put the cards in the pack. So just to make it more exciting for them. And yeah, they're not really in any particular order except maybe by HP. And then there's energies and trainers at the end of each one. And we've got another little one here. And some energies. Okay, this is, I don't know if there should have been a sticky note there. These are kind of getting a little more random. Is that a stain? I don't know. Like some of these, they're just, I don't know. I hope they will enjoy these. I mean, it's better than having them go in the trash, right? And I actually have another pile coming up that's even more damaged than these that I was considering strongly just throwing in the trash. But I wonder if they would enjoy that, because I don't want them to feel like I'm just giving them trash, you know? Like, that's kind of rude. But if they don't mind the damage that's even heavier than the damage to these cards, then it's better to have them use them then for them to be in the trash. Oh yeah, and then these are just kind of 2 extra ones that I haven't sorted into one of these packs yet, but yeah. So that's that, and then these are the most damaged cards I have. So here we go. Like, see, this one was cut with scissors or something around the edge. Like, that's definitely not gonna sell. Like, some have scribbles on them. Just very bad condition. But I hope someone can still get enjoyment out of these. That's really bad though, oh my gosh. Oh, this one might be the worst, because has anyone ever seen this happen with a Pokemon card? It's split in half. Wow. Yeah. And they're just like warped. So yeah, that's all of those. Okay, now getting into other random stuff. This coin is from a blister pack I bought recently. And then this pack I bought from like a touristy store when I was traveling in Canada. And I thought it was gonna be like I was describing with the packs I made for the kids, where it's like, I thought this was just a mystery pack that the store curated, but I opened it and it says Pokemon on it, but this, I looked at the video trying to find these after I opened them because I was like, are these super rare cards or what's going on? Because I opened it up and these are now in a new order, but look at that. Like, I was like, oh my god, did I just find super rare cards? But no. Nope, these are not actual Pokemon cards. These are like bootlegs or whatever. I don't know exactly what the right term is. But I think they're considered basically worthless by collectors because they're not really made by the Pokemon Company. But wouldn't that be like a violation of whatever laws? Like, wait, that literally says Pokemon trademark. I don't know. I don't know who made these. But they are kind of cool and funny and cute. Just Pikachu dressed as other Pokemon. And these are iconic because I love these 2 Pokemon. So it's cool that they're together on a card. And yeah, so that's those. And I just think it's funny because on the front of here, we even get, why is there 2 of Pikachu and they're in different art styles? I just think it's so funny. Okay. I also have this Pokeball. It's pretty damaged. I don't know where I got it, but I remember playing with this so much, throwing it around. It's nice because it's squishy, so it was less likely to break stuff. Like, I feel like I remember bouncing this off walls and stuff and pretending to catch Pokemon, and yeah, it was fun. And it looks like it is from 2007, so yeah. Then I have these Burger King things. Oh, I wonder if I still have these keyring toys somewhere. I also remember those Pokemon figures where you would like, they had a spinny thing on the bottom and you would kind of swipe them on a hard surface and then they would spin around. I wonder if those were from this too. But that one is basically the same. I don't know if these are all the same, sorry. But like, do these have any value? Like, would someone buy these because it's just a Pokemon merch thing? Okay, this one's different. Ooh. Wait, I kind of vaguely remember that. Did these squirt water? Cool. Oh, yep, this is what I was talking about. I think I did have the Golem one. But they had a bunch of different ones. Cool. Yep. And then I have this, which, let me unfold it real quick. All right, we've got this Pokemon Playmat from the DayBreak theme deck. I love that it has Espeon on it like that. Rayquaza, pretty cool, but unfortunately it does have this huge tear in it. But I am curious if there are collectors out there who would buy something like this for a good price, because I mean, it is a paper product, and these paper things probably didn't last long because they probably got thrown away or lost or significantly damaged. So let me fold this off camera. But yeah, I'm just curious about that. Then we've got this HeartGold, SoulSilver, Undaunted Rulebook with the same Espeon art. Ooh, and we've got Umbreon. And then this looks like it says card list. Interesting. Ooh, that is cool. Like, would this also sell? Oh wait, that's a kind of interesting leafy on. This is cool. Join the fun. Interesting. Oh, championships. Okay. World Championships 2010. Yeah, I was 8 years old in 2010. Oh my god. Okay, there's the table of contents. Okay, I'm not going to show every page of this, but it is just cool to see. So, yeah. Alright, and then I have these counters, I guess you would call them, from the game. And this is another thing I'm curious. Does this have good value to it? Because these haven't even been punched out. And this is from 2010. This is 14, almost 15 years old. And it has not been punched. So would someone buy this for a good amount? I don't know. If anyone knows about these kinds of things, let me know in the comments, because I'm very curious. And then I have this Pikachu figurine, which is unfortunately missing the tail. But I found this and all of this stuff when I was looking for my old Pokemon cards at my childhood home. But yeah. Okay, and I just remembered I also have some more things, and I'll show those in a second, but when I found those, I also found these. So these are just other Pokemon coins. Like, do these sell for a good amount? I don't know. I don't even know if I'd want to sell them anyway, but yeah. Okay, so actually, this is probably what I was talking about, where I saw the symbols. So I did them in the order: grass, fire, water, electric, psychic, fighting. But I don't see normal, dark, or metal on here. And then of course later I added fairy and dragon. But it's kind of cool to see. You can see the different, these are probably not hand-me-down. These are probably from when I actually was gifted Pokemon cards new, because these probably came with them. Like, I did collect from these eras, I think. So yeah. And then I randomly have this, which is what I remembered to show. This Alakazam marble. So interesting. Again, does this have value? I'm gonna keep this, but I'm still curious. And yeah, and then this is possibly my most prized Pokemon collection item, probably besides the Mew card that I showed earlier, but it is these metal Pokemon coins. I have no idea where these came from. Probably from when I got hand-me-down cards from someone and they just happened to include these in the donation. but it's Seadra and Jolteon. And I am so curious, were these what all the coins were before they switched to plastic, and was the purpose for gameplay? Or are these a collector's item? And let's see if I can see what the year is on here. It just says TM and copyright Nintendo and copyright Hasbro. They do have some damage to them and staining, but I'm wondering, are these super valuable? I don't know. I definitely want to keep these though. And what's the purpose of these numbers? Is this like how much damage they would do or something? And how would you even determine that? And what does this color mean? Like, would you flip it and then whichever direction it's facing, it would do that much damage to whatever? Like, I don't know. What are these? I think that is pretty much it. Okay, it's actually several hours later, so I'm gonna insert this before the video ends, but I found these. So this is a tin. I probably got this with whatever cards came in it as a gift, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, I wonder what year it's from. I'm gonna guess 2010. Let's see. 2007. Okay, cool. Hello. And yeah, so that's cool. I have no idea where the lid is. And then there's these interesting cards. I don't know where I got these or what they're from, but it shows them evolving. Isn't that cool? So this one is for Whalmer and Wailord. Cool. And it says this different information about them. I wonder if these were supposed to be used to like battle or something, or if they're just for collecting. I don't really know. But art box 2003. So I was born in 2002, so I must have gotten these from someone else. And we've got Zubat and Golbat. Pretty cool. Oh, that one is very faded. Oh my gosh. But it's from Series 1. Can hardly read that at all. I don't know if there's a year on there. That kind of looks like a 98 there. 1998? Is that what that says? Interesting, interesting. And this logo seems to be the same as the art box. Okay. And we've got this one with Azurill, Meryl, and Azumarill. So that's cool. It has all three. Nice. Also from 2003. Cool. And then these things, which are kind of interesting. Poké Trivia. I don't know where these came from, but they have scenes from the Pokemon, the first movie in them. So I'm not going to read every single one of these, but I do want to show them real quick. And I definitely have some repeats. And I'm wondering if these have any value that people would want to buy them for. Because again, they're like pieces of paper. I mean, so are Pokemon cards, but people typically protect those a lot more than these random things. Interesting. I wonder what year these are from. Let's see. Does it say there? 1997, 1998. If these are really from 1998, I must have gotten them from someone else. But you'd think these would be from like a fast food restaurant or something. Pikachu Project 98. Fascinating. Poké Trivia. Oh, that's funny. Cool. All right, so that is that, and then I'll go back to the last things I wanted to show. Okay, actually, I have a new insert here because I was just looking back on old footage of when I first found this. I noticed that in the back, there was this. So I wanted to show this as well. And yeah, pretty cool. I'm not sure. This seems like diamond and pearl, right? I have like, for some reason, the memory of this is coming up where like, it must have been hung up on a door in a closet or on a wall or something in my room as a kid for at least some period of time, or something like this must have been, because I'm just remembering that, kind of. All right, so I just wanted to include that. Oh, unfortunately it's kind of cut at the top there. The legendary ones have that cool shiny symbol behind them. Well, shiny is probably the wrong term to use, considering shiny is actually a thing in Pokemon, but you know what I mean, like that thing. But anyway, I just thought that was really cool, and I feel like I'm just gonna keep finding things after I finish this video, but I've got to finish making it at some point, and I'm pretty sure that is everything. So back to the ending. Thank you so much for watching. This has been my Pokemon collection as of 2024. So I'm very excited to see this collection change. Most of these cards will probably be gone in the future, and I will probably have a lot of new cards. So it's going to be a slow process because I am definitely on a budget, but I hope you'll come along on this journey with me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and definitely leave comments to answer my questions throughout this video, because there's a lot that I am still learning about Pokemon and my collection journey. Even though I've been collecting since a kid, it feels like it's just beginning. I mean, it's obviously not. I mean, I have a collection, but this, as an adult collector, my journey is just beginning. So yeah, let me know what you think, and have a great day or night or whatever time it is for you, and I will see you next time. Love you lots.